was a biker, and he drove his motorcycle very fast. Drove a big chop Pilot with a gang color jacket, and he ran down Citizens for laughs. He had an old lady named Petula who packed an automatic 45 gun. They had just come up from California where they'd shot 6 cops for fun. Jake, he thought it was the best there was down the interstate he saw, till the day he tangled with the county sheriff, who they all called 104. It was late on a Thursday evening, and Jake, he was feeling kind of mean, cause he'd just run out of his favorite drug, you know, the one called amphetamine. So he sauntered up to Petula, and he said, say, baby, let's split. There's a little gas station on down the road that might be fun to hit. So they drove up to the station, and they both jumped off of Jake's ride. They were up to derision at Jake's decision as they both sauntered to the inside. The attendant, he was an old man, and you know he didn't think it very funny. When Petula pulled out that great big gun, said, honey, give me all your money. Well, the old man opened up the cash drawer, and Jake grabbed the money and ran. With Petula out the door to the big chop Pilot that was parked on the center kickstand. Then they headed out for the 4-lane, and they thought it was lots of fun. With Jake on his hog, with Petula the dog, with the automatic 45 gun. He thought it was the best there was down the interstate he saw, till the day he tangled with the county sheriff, who they all called 104. Didn't think it very humorous, and you know he didn't like to get sassed, cause just that morning he had a cup of coffee with a cop named Pendergrast. But the old man had a lot of sense, and he knew just exactly what to do. He dropped a dime in the phone till he got the dial tone, and he talked to operator 42. Operator 42, she was the best, and she gave out the description of Jake the maggot with the gang colors jacket and Petula with the 45 gun. Now it just so happens that Jake, he was headed for 522, where 104 was popped in the shade, thinking, baby, I'm waiting for you. Jake laughed and thought he had it made, but you should have seen the look in his eyes. When outside Monroe on 522, you know he got one hell of a surprise. Cause up ahead on the roadway, with a shotgun looking down the ball, was Sergeant Nichols with his finger on the trigger in the infamous 104. It was then the chase that had started, but Jake didn't think it very fun when he felt the blast at the spokes of his wheels from 104 shotgun. Chase got into full gear as they went over valley and rise. They were over ditches and barbed wire fences, and Jake kept hitting cow pies. Then just ahead on the I-5 junction where the back roads ended in a hump, Chase was over in a field of clover as Jake's back hit a stump. Yes, friends, there was...
Do you have a paranormal story you want to share on Night Dreams Talk Radio? You could be a guest. Email us at nightdreamstalkradio@gmail.com.
Please check out the Night Dreams Talk Radio website at www.nightdreamstalkradio.com. Also, if you want to keep our show free of advertising, just hit the donate button. Give a buck or two. Remember, all prior shows are always free to listen to. We at Night Dreams Talk Radio thank you for your support. Night Dreams Talk Radio, After Dark, wants to give a big shout out to all the truckers that listen to our show. Night Dreams Talk Radio Network brings you the World Paranormal News with James Creechbaum. Now, the latest news.
I'm James Creechbaum with the Paranormal and World Changes News. Bigfoot-like creatures seen on the highway traffic cam. What otherwise would have been a rather ordinary Bigfoot sighting incident took an interesting turn when a 911 dispatcher turned to the Oregon Transportation Department website that just so happened to have a camera installed in the location where the creature was supposed to be seen. Incredibly, the device had a picture about the time of the incident, and a huge bipedal creature standing next to the guardrail can be seen in the photo. The fact that at the same time the camera recorded something abnormal is quite interesting, and at least shows that the driver did not invent the story. Also, your cell phone is giving away your privacy right now. Chances are you are carrying a surveillance device right now. Your cell phone is silently transmitting highly personal information to companies that specialize in scooping up digital data, which is then sold to anyone who wants to buy it. Baby monitors. They're picking up paranormal activity all the time. It seems like once or twice a week we're getting more reports of people seeing spirits or hearing voices through baby monitors. Now, when baby monitors go bump in the night, we know it sounds crazy, but parents around the world swear that their toe-checking devices are picking up paranormal activity. Also, there is a strange swamp-dwelling prehistoric ape that moved unlike anything we know of today. Peculiar species of an ancient ape that has posed an evolutionary puzzle for decades could not walk on two legs like early hominids, but it also couldn't climb trees like other prehistoric primates scientists have discovered. The swamp-dwelling creature lived somewhere between 8 and 6 million years ago. Now, also, a study has shown that Yellowstone magma is much, much bigger than recently was thought of. Matter of fact, the hot molten rock beneath Yellowstone National Park is 2.5 times larger than previously estimated, meaning the park's supervolcano has the potential to erupt with the force of about 2,000 times the size of Mount St. Helens, according to a new study. Next news break, top of the hour.
Coming to you from some far point station, like a cosmic tumbleweed, both north and south of the Pleiades. Here's your host, Gary Anderson.
Just waiting for that thunder to, get away from the compound down at the harbor, down at the, underground compound that this show comes out of. Well, James, did you have a great Christmas this year?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah, gotta say, it was all right.
Well, what type of presents did you get? Did you get anything, nice, expensive, cool, awesome? Or did you get underwear like I usually get every year?
Yeah, you get socks and sponge cake and fruit salads and stuff like that.
Yeah, doesn't that suck when you get a certain age? I get candy, which everybody, Gary, you need to lose weight, keep losing weight. But what do they give me? They give me candy, and then I get underwear, and then they buy either it's way too big or it's too small. And it's, what can I say? It's just like this every year. So I got a dresser full of brand new underwear going back from probably 1995. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, you got underwear older than probably a lot of people listening.
Maybe. And, tonight, Ryan will be calling in about 3 minutes to give us UFO reports and sightings and all that. And then we'll have, after the bottom of the hour, we'll go into the wacky news for about a half an hour. And then we have our friend Les Odell on talking about cryptids and all this stuff. Now, Les has been actually involved in this, ongoing, thing such as cryptids, UFOs, Bigfoot, ghosts, and all that. For the last few years, he was born in 1974, and actually really enjoys, living in West Virginia with his wife, Jennifer. And he's a proud dad of 4 sons. So he's going to be a great guest tonight talking about cryptids.
Yeah, and speaking of cryptids, my goodness, the spike has went up on the crypto report within the last week. I got to say, I've got all kinds of stuff.
That's because people are drinking a lot because of the new year coming up. You know that. It happens every year. But you know what? A guy was really, really an idiot, but he really had the holiday spirits. In Colorado, he robs a bank, and then he starts throwing the money out in the air, shouting, "Merry Christmas." Now, do you think that stopped him from being charged with bank robbery and put in jail and probably going to spend a few years in a warm, cozy little cell where you have your sink and toilet all in one and you sleep on a mattress that's about 1 inch thick? Well, you know what? He did make a lot of people happy, because I wonder how many of those people didn't return the money that he was throwing up in the air.
You know what else? I guarantee they probably charged him with another charge of inciting a riot. Just to bust balls for throwing that money out like that.
Well, he had the Christmas spirit. I mean, he could have kept the money, but he robbed the bank maybe he was thinking he was Robin Hood.
He could have. The odds of getting away with a bank robber today is pretty slim. I mean, I don't know. It's not worth what the payoff could be, I don't think.
Well, he wasn't trying to get away. He robbed the bank and walked out of the bank and started giving people money, throwing it in there. Here's a couple $1,000 to you and a couple thousand to you. Hey, he was being really generous.
I wonder how much the bank got all of it back, or percentage-wise, how much they got back.
Well, that's what I was saying. If you were somewhere, you change your name for you don't get in trouble. But if somebody started throwing in you $100 bills, are you going to return it? The average person, maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't know how many people would return it. Hey, it's mine. It came floating from God. It was in the air. Act of God. Okay, if a tree falls on your neighbor's house and takes your neighbor's house out, the insurance company says it's an act of God. Well, the guy robbed a bank, right? It was an act of God, and he threw the money in the air and said, "Merry Christmas." I think that's a no lose situation.
Yeah, in the fine print, it says the act of God only works if it's against the general public. Like, you can't use that back against big corporations or banks or anything. It doesn't work.
Yeah, well, I don't know. But if somebody threw a big stack of thousands of dollars in the air, and I caught most of it, I'd give it back.
Well,
I would. Yeah, sure.
I would,
yes, I would. No, you wouldn't. Yes, I would. No, you wouldn't. Okay, I was talking to my inner self. I don't know what I would do. Oh, anyway, we got Ryan calling in right now, and I'm trying to get it to take it. And to see if we got Ryan. Well, we had Ryan. Ryan, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. What would you do if you were walking down a street, a guy just robbed a bank, and he throws thousands and tens of thousands of dollars in the air, and he goes, "Merry Christmas." Now, and you happen to be there and catch, a couple $1,000. One, would you return it back to the bank? Two, would you say, "Hey, it was an act of God," and keep it?
Yeah, or three, I'd go to Monte Carlo. I might keep it.
Hey, James, we never thought about that.
Well, if I see a guy freshly come out of a bank and throw money, I don't know if I would keep it. I just don't know. I guess I just have to be in that position, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's what. Didn't you hear me talking to myself? I mean, James, George, or whoever you are. My inner self was talking to me.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah.
There was a couple of yous going on.
Yeah, well, my inner self came out, and it said, "No, you're going to keep it." My outer self said, "No, I would return it." Who won? Well, nobody will ever know, will they? Well, Ryan, what is going on with ufology?
Well, this month we have quite a bit here. It's almost up to 500 here. And
wow.
We're going to start off today. Yeah, I know. But last month there was a lot of sightings for that. Like I said, the satellite, there was a ton of them on there where people were getting, I guess, misidentifying UFOs, I guess, for that. But this month here, we're going to start off on the 1st here of December. And it's from Cherokee Village, Arkansas. And she says, we saw a dish shape. It was slender with a slender nose accompanied by two balls of light. that were so bright they